Vengeance Cup. These are the qualifiers, and it's Team Megashock versus Pulsefire Ezreal is OP. The bans are Malphite, Noxune, Ari, Urgot, Shen, and Alistair, all pretty standard bans. Noxune we haven't seen till now. Nautilus was not banned, that's very interesting. It's some see if that gets picked up by Pulsefire Ezreal. Team Megashock immediately went for Corvus, because Corvus is also a very, very strong pick, obviously. So what do you think, Pulse, of the bans and picks till now?
Yeah, obviously you're banning out the Nocturne and Shen, those global ultimates still being banned despite the nerfs. They'll always be strong, they just fit the meta so well. But yeah, Corvus immediately picked out, we saw that last game as well. And interesting to see what Pulsefire Ezreal pulled this time, because obviously they were the underdog in the last game. Interesting if they can pull the same thing against TMsK. But TMsK are a huge step up from the last game we just watched, and they are so good right now. I definitely rate them among the top 4, definitely in this tournament for sure, if not top 2. And Kaltar picking up that Soraka as well. There we go. Yeah. This is what we mentioned last time, Soraka Karth is great synergy, and then you have the Maokai as well, which we had on the other team. So you have all the AoE damage, you basically picked out everything that can really counter Karthus, stopping the AoE damage, you've got the synergy with the ultimates as well in lane. Yeah, it's shaping up to be a very nice team comp from Team Megashock.
Yes it is, and yeah, you pretty much covered all I was thinking of. The one thing that Pulsefire Ezreal's OP has going for them at the moment is that they do have Janna. Is a very strong pick against Corvus because she can bash him away with her ultimate. But I don't know, it'll be interesting to see what happens. We've got a Morgana pickup as well, that'll be very strong. They can basically pull the same trick as the other team did last time. And Mundo would be a good idea. They have a lot of AoE up till now. And Mundo is a very, very strong jungler. Is a good counter jungler as well. Kind of works against Maokai. Counter jungling. So we'll see what goes on there. You got anything to add on Mundo and Morgana?
Well, Mundo is Mundo, hoping for the corporate skin of course, but they have a lot of AoE so far. Okay, you've got Burning Agony, you've got the Morgana, but honestly I'm still favouring TMsK's team comp. And then, okay, Elmopo on Kennen, and then Steve got the Ezreal. Steve, I believe, is their support anyway, and we'll see how this goes. So double AP, once again, and Kennen Karthus is such a strong comp, just straight off right there, it's so strong. Because you have the AoE from both champions of course, and then it's just the initiate is so strong, along with Maokai. Their team fights are going to be extremely strong mid-game. As soon as it hits anything near mid-game, it's just advantage, switch over, straight switch over to TMsK, straight up. It's going to be very hard for Pulsefire Ezreal OP to catch up in the mid-game. Maybe just have to hold out till the late game, but then again you have Corki, you got Mundo. I don't rate their scaling, and it's looking bad for them, even in picks.
Yeah, one thing to note though is that he picked Cannon after Janna, and Janna does counter Cannon a bit, because ultis and stuff. But, I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. If Janna gets her Monsoon off properly, she's just going to be able to shut down Corvus and Cannon immediately. But if he doesn't, it's going to be problematic for Pulsefire Ezreal's OP. They have double AP on both sides, so I'm gonna expect a lot of magic resist being built. Again, Vladimir, they have a very strong AoE comp, and Maokai is gonna be able to reduce that by quite a bit. So yeah, that will be interesting to see.
Yeah,
Other than that, I'm thinking about it. If they get, again, it's all about initiation. If they get the cannon ultimate off properly, Team Megashock is gonna win the fight. If Pulsefire Ezreal's OP gets the Morgana ultimate off properly, they're gonna win a team fight. It's all about who gets the ultimates off properly, basically. And we have 2 disconnects, and they couldn't pick Galio. Oh, so it's not Vladimir, it's Galio.
Right, okay.
Okay, wait, huh? So, I'm confused. So that's gonna be a Galio top? Or a Galio mid and a Morgana top?
Well, they can swap up for sure, but Galio Morgana is very strong. I'm liking their chances now. Basically, that just evens it up. They have a lot of early game power, I mean mid-game power now with those pre-mana invades, those sorts of skirmishes. Galio basically means you win them all, straight up, and it's so strong right now. So we'll see how it goes. Stop posting the password! Hex doing a great job of stopping that from happening. Good reactions there, Hex. Gotta give you a shout out for that one once again.
Ninja
but,
reflexes, bro.
Yeah, but honestly, these guys.
You probably got subbed by Alistair.
Yeah, like oh wow, this is insane. Have you never heard of PMs? I mean, that's one thing I'm thinking of right now. But yeah, TMsK team comp very strong, and they have a lot of just sustain on their team comp all the way through mid, late and early. They're not really weak in any sort of window, so I don't really see it. I can't see a window of opportunity really for Pulsefire Ezreal to kind of push through. This is where we're stronger. We make the timing push now. We get that Baron fight. We get that objective fight. But I don't really see it. They're just strong all the way through. As you said, it's probably going to be those initiates with that Galio ultimate, that Morgana ultimate following up. But even then, it's with TMsK
it's basically going to boil down.
Driver's wheel.
Down to this. Cannon, if he does not get his ultimate off, and they can flash all in, they're going to win the team fight. Guaranteed. There is no way that Team Megashock is going to win if they get the Galio and the Morgana ultimate off. If they don't, however, it's going to be very hard for them to win because there's a very strong team comp on Team Megashock, as you have said. So it's going to be all around the ultimates. I have to say though, I had a game, I watched a game, casted a game actually, yesterday, where a team was 5k behind. They got one good auto Durand out there, and they won the game. So that's how strong Galio can be, and they didn't even have a Morgana. They do have a Morgana now, and that's just gonna be huge. If they get the Galio and the Morgana ultimates off properly, it's just the game. The team fight's just over. There's no way that they're gonna lose if they get those two off.
Then on the flip side, though, what did we have? We had those other two AoE ultimates, which I've forgotten right now.
Kennen
and Kennen. Yeah. So you could say exactly the same, though it isn't instant. The stun from Kennen isn't instant, and Karthus' CC is a slow. So I get what you're saying, but those are two massively hard CCs. And Galio Morgana is just like, boom, Galio ultimate goes down, then Morgana's really can't be avoided unless they get like Quicksilver Sash or something. So yeah, perfect Galio ultimate means a follow-up by Morgana, which means a one-team fight. Yeah, I like it. I like how they can do this.
Yeah, if they get the Galio ultimate off, they're gonna win the team fight. That's basically what's gonna happen. If they can get the Galio ultimate off on 5 people, they won the team fight. There's no way they're gonna lose that. Like, unless they get the ultimate off after they all die, obviously. But you know, you get what I'm saying. So the thing is though, Maokai can reduce a little damage, so that might help. But still, I'm unsure. I don't think it's gonna matter much if they get the Galio and the Morgana ultimate off. And Corki also does a lot of magic damage, or a lot of AoE damage. Mundo does decent AoE damage. Janna has can hit her tornado on 5 people if they're all taunted. So they have a lot of chain CC, and this could be very bad for Team Megashock if they get the Galio ultimate off. In the lanes, what do you think about the lanes? Because if Team Megashock wins the lanes really hard, it doesn't, you know, they can probably just snow out on her. But what do you think about lane?
Well, this is the thing.
matchups?
You have Galio and you have Morgana, which in themselves are basically the bricks, other than Mordekaiser. It's just how do you kill them? Galio may be easier to harass than Morgana, but after she gets that black shield, so difficult to gank, along with the binding, it's just pretty much invulnerable. That being said, you've got Kennen, who's got the lightning rush, again, very hard to gank. But I think the only real super vulnerable person is Karthus, and then again he can just stay back and farm. You have a ganking jungler, you've got Maokai, strong level 4 ganks, level 4 to 6, and then you have Mundo, who's got quite early game ganks, strong early game ganks as well. It's quite even. It's quite even, I would say, and obviously both players can just sit back and farm. Any with the Shuriken, there's not a lot of kill potential, I'll say that, until they hit 6. Pre-6, very little kill potential. But you have like pretty much a stun on demand with Kennen, a slow on demand with Karthus, combined with Maokai. Yeah, something could happen, but it just depends how they play. It's as it is. They should be passive and they should be defensive, but anything can happen.
Yeah, one thing that I'm wondering though, is Galio gonna be AP or is he just gonna go tank? Actually, I'm gonna check his runes and masteries just to see what he's gonna go for. He's got AP, but he's going 9-21-0. So yeah, he's definitely going tank. So because I was thinking about this, they are purple team, so they don't have the blue buff available easily for top unless they counter jungle. So he's definitely going to go tank, so they doesn't need the mana as much. I'm going to bet he's going to go for a Chalice of Harmony. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes Chalice of Harmony, Philosopher's Stone, and possibly even Heart of Gold and Cage Lucky Pick. That is viable on Galio. I wouldn't be surprised if he does something like that because he really needs to get the mana regen from another source than blue, because the blue is definitely going to GG Colo with his Morgana. But yeah, tank Maokai or a tank Galio is probably coming in, and I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah, you generally don't see that combination very much, and usually you have like Galio mids, a Bruiser top, but it works for sure. But obviously it would be interesting how he builds. 100% he'll build the Chalice because that is basically Galio's core. But we'll see how he goes from there. Maokai, of course, will go for the double gold buff-5s. That's always what he does. A lot of lane dominance all over the place. Great synergy between Ez and Soraka as well, which we didn't pick up on. Diana and Corki, less synergy, but I get the feeling that that's fairly even anyway. It depends if Corki gets the drop on to either Etnex or Steve, because basically means that Diana can follow up with the CC. That's quite heavy. And they have a lot of bursts now because they're both power carries, and he has Ignite. They have Cleanse from Etnex, so depends what he chooses to cleanse, if he chooses the Exhaust or the Ignite, or both, if they time that incorrectly. So, bottom will be interesting. I think most action will be down the bottom.
So right now we're going to have to go in a short ad break, and we will see you guys in a tiny bit in the either the loading screen or already in game. So we will see you guys in a tiny bit. Stay tuned. Welcome back everyone, we are in the loading screen and we're looking at the skins, and okay, so there's no skin on the side of Pulsefire Ezreal's OP, but they do have Black Thorn Morgana. So I'm not sure who wins this according to you.
Well, Pulsefire Ezreal.
Yeah, but I don't like Pulsefire Ezreal.
Yeah, but they're playing against Pulsefire Ezreal as OP.
True, so they already insta-lost. Why did they not ban Ezreal? Oh, I have to ask them that after this game. Maybe I can PM them, right? So I'm gonna go ask right now, why did they not ban it? Can't remember who added me. Anyway, I'll do that after the game. So anyway, everyone's gonna be moving down, boots on everyone except the supports, as per usual. bit of a mobility creep on League of Legends going on at the moment. So looks like there will be a possible invade. They do have Morgana as well as Galio. That's a very strong team level 1 fight right there. Janna as well, also very strong in level 1 if she picks up her tornado. And they're gonna do the sneaky route through the river instead of going past mid, which people usually do. But it looks like Amopo is gonna be able to spot that before it happens. So yeah.
There's multiple routes in. El Mupo is in river, so they should be able to stop this from happening. They're spread out really nicely, but they will be able to push him out of the way. Most likely they'll see him put down an aggressive ward and back off, but that's all I'm expecting from them at the moment. TMsK do not want this early game fight. They have a lot of power, but they need to protect Maokai for his rave start, so he's more efficient. Yep, they spotted down Mupo. He's gonna cheese it out of there. Kaltard also there, just getting harassed down. They won't be able to catch anyone, but they might take some harass to the face. And they're gonna go ahead and take those golems as well. Wow, okay, what are they doing here? I think they might actually go for this full-out invade. Maokai realizes this. Bottom are not reacting. Corky's going back. Of course, Kennan's going back as well.
You can hear the reason I dislike Pulse Fire Astral, by the way. I get scared shitless every time he picks a spell. It's like,
yeah, for
Mystic
sure.
Shot Arm, I'm like, who was that? It's so annoying. But other than that, it's an awesome skin. So,
you're gonna get assassinated by Riot-esque, like, ninjas now. It's just gonna happen.
yeah, freaking cannon, bro. Gonna get electrocuted.
A guy in a Shen costume will just appear right next to you.
No, dude, it's gonna be the freak running at me. With the shurikens going, "Arr! Press R and run."
I'd pay money to see that.
So, oh, actually, it's gonna be a level 2 engage here. Plus, nope. It's gonna be like, yo, bro, Dark Binding, not gonna happen. That was kind of saddening. You can see him go, yeah.
Good guy Goats though gave him a present, so you know.
It happened again. I jump every time. It's.
Act next, stop getting skills. You don't need them.
Yeah, stop getting skills. You're giving me a heart attack, bro.
Yeah.
It's a 2-1. He gets the skill and the heart attack on the caster. Awesome. So, anyway.
Bit of a
Blue
tangent.
buff is going to be picked up by GG Caller here. That's pretty cool. Actually. A blue buff on Morgana this early is pretty strong. It's not the best yet, because she does only have 2 spells to use it for. But still, it's going to help. And Kauto is not going to be very happy Corvus about this. And that scared me again. Maybe I'm a bit of a whimsy person. Anyway, there's going to be a possible gank up top. Goat wants to go for this, and Mopo is going to go in, and there's going to be a twist command as well as a knock-up. Sorry, we're going to get very low now. Mopo's going to flash after it, get the first blood. First blood on cannon is very, very strong, because he can get that Hextech recover soon, and get some sustain for himself, and that's going to be massive, especially in top lane, where sustain is of the utmost importance.
So the nice thing is, basically, Goats realised he needs a kill to stay ahead. He's lost blue, that's a massive hit to him this early on into the game, that's basically completely crippled him. So he realised he needed it, and he acted upon it. He recognised what he needed to do, and he did it. This is like another trademark of a pro player, a pro team, is they recognise exactly what they need to do, and they act upon it. Split second. And that's exactly what he needed. GG Caller actually being exhausted, meanwhile mid, Kaltar chasing after it. Interesting, she's got that blue buff. He needs to kind of just get that kill off immediately, and Kaltar recognised that as well. Didn't go according to plan, but he still recognised it. He needs to get that blue buff off of Hilvice. He's going to carry on pushing that to his tower. He's not going to have the sustain. He's not going to be able to farm on the tower all that well, and it's really going to hurt him. At the moment, he is almost out of mana himself, and kind of nasty.
Goats might be coming in for a gank. He's looking at it. Goudart isn't full mana at all though. He cannot put down all his spells. But it looks like they're not going to go for the gank, because GG Color can push back the wave so quickly because of that blue buff. So yeah, right now down bottom only Mumu is kind of getting attacked a lot by the Pulse Fire Astral. It's definitely a bit strong, and yeah, it's just a bit of a problem for him. I mean, the advantage that that Pulsefire Ezreal is OP has is that if they lose this game, it doesn't matter because you can just go, yeah, Pulsefire Ezreal is OP. So that's good for them.
sure.
They can prove their name. And
Meanwhile, on top,
Mupo is going to get ganked. Exhaust goes down. There's going to be huge damage on him. Red buff works as well. He's going to use his lightning rush. Is it going to be in time? No, it's... Ooh, it's not. Oh, he actually flashed after it, but it was already picked up by Jimp with a nice little axe to the face. No, actually to the back of his head, but you know.
cleaver to the back of the head. Never a good thing. Well, this is the thing. FNX and Steve have a really nice combo, Ezreal and Soraka. Basically, he can carry on harassing all day, and also he has that W harass as well, which he's choosing to max this time, which is again another interesting argument. But Mumu actually trading off, Ignite goes down, Arcane Shift out of there, did not use the flash, and that was basically a waste of Ignite right on there. Interesting, he thought he was going for the dive, but he baited it out so nicely. He's going to have to follow up. Meanwhile, mid, Goat's going down onto a GD Caller. The back shield has been flashed over the wall, and he is safe. Sapling goes down as well, but that was good. They've gotten the flash off Morgana. They could follow up on this a bit later as well. But back to that point in bottom. If Corki does not get the harass down ASAP, then it's just going to be continuously healed by Soraka, and there's nothing they can do about it because they're both proc carries, they both do a lot of harass, a lot of burst damage, so it's just difficult. It's a really difficult situation for them, and it's just going to only get worse basically because he's going to carry on the harass continuously, and as soon as they hit 6, it's... yeah, they trade, they lose. As simple as that, unless they get a good gank by Mundo.
Yeah, the reason... Oh wow, actually, it's going to be an initiate onto Kouta. Kouta gets the Soul Shackles off on him, and he gets Dark Binding as well. Tremendous Soul's going to go down. He's going to get very low. He's going to go down. Yes, he is going to go down. Is he going to use his ultimate to take down Jimp? That's the question, and he is not. He's just going to shield over his Defile on and be like, yeah, I just died. But what I wanted to say is that the reason that that Adnex went for his Essence Flux first is that it increases his attack speed, as well as reducing the attack speed of the opponent. So what that basically does is it makes you the king of trades. And El Mopo is going to get initiated upon, Outlaw Duran's going to hit, so is the axe. El Mopo getting very low, Ignite goes down. Ooh, he's going to pick up Soul Reaper, or at least Carve Assist. That's going to be a kill for Kouta. Kouta going to be very happy with that. Oh, actually, double Doran's Blade on cannon, which is also interesting. He uses that pretty sustained, which is easier to get than the Axic Revolver. As well as some health and some AD for last hitting, so that's a pretty standard pickup nowadays. But yeah, anyway, the Essence Flux basically makes you the king of trading, and Janna is really good at trading because of that shield, but so is Soraka because of the armor buff she gives as well as the heal, and because he also has the Essence Flux, it is pretty much impossible to trade with him. They have to have a gank, otherwise they're going to lose every single time, and that's the reason they pick up Essence Flux, as well as the fact that it does magic damage. And most people build armor in bot lane, because Shuriken's an AD carry, so you build armor. And it also goes for minions, so people can't just stand behind the minion and be like, yo, you can't do shit. So that's why they go for the Essence Flux. For anyone that's wondering.
Yeah, I've very little to add to that, other than the fact that Essence Flux does not apply the buff to Ezreal directly, it's only who it hits, so it applies to his allies, but of course it will debuff his opponent who is trading in lane, which is of course the Corki.
Are you sure it doesn't apply to him?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Because I thought it did.
Goat's actually going for the gank on the Soul Reaper along with El Mopo, following up on this one. Not sure if they can get the kill actually. Use his ultimate, but yeah, just have a presence in the face. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Also, Kennen has gone for the double Dorans, which is pretty standard, and Mundo going for the gank at bottom. There goes the cleave straight onto Steve. Ultimate goes down by Soraka, following up on this one before she gets ignited. Ultimate goes down by Jim, ultimate by Etnex as well. Valkyrie's out of the way. I don't think that would have killed him actually because it passed through 2 people and a minion. So I think he was safe either way.
Probably killed him. I think it would have killed him. But that was a great Valkyrie. That was really well played.
There was some reactions on that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, the double Dorans allow him to harass back against that Galio as well. And it's interesting because, as you were saying, they don't build magic resist at bottom. They don't build armor against an AP. So.
Yeah, he's just doing loads of damage, and he's just handling Kiss My Jazz there really quickly. Up top, Mupo and Soul Reaper are juking it out quite a bit.
Meanwhile, Missile GG Caller going straight onto mid. A lot of damage going down. They did pop all of the ultimates. I think everyone used their ultimate right there. Goats used his, Kaltard Would he use Requiem and Jimp used his ultimate and Morgana used hers, but nothing happened.
Yeah, it was close though. Like, if our side hadn't used other ultimates, they would have died, basically.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
So, wow, the damage from the Essence Flux is just ridiculous. That's insane. So, Galio has gotten his first 2 items, which are Chalice of Harmony and Mercury Threads. Looks like he is going to go for tanky, but he's still going to get AP because of his passive, which converts 50% of his magic resist into ability power. And I think the other way around as well, though I'm not 100% sure about that. Does it do it the other way around as well?
I don't think so. But meanwhile, top Jimp actually going in, looking for the cleaver. Flash goes down, cannot follow up on that one. And I think he just used his ultimate and got instantly interrupted.
No, it doesn't.
Wow.
Okay, it doesn't convert the other way out, too.
Yeah, Galio going question mark, yeah. My thoughts exactly. Like, I didn't even see the idol of Duran, it got interrupted so quickly. Wow, okay. I don't think he actually interrupted it. What the heck? Huh.
Maybe he already had 2 marks of the storm on him?
Maybe it didn't look like a stun though, because he didn't stop moving, that was the thing.
I'll go and go back in time and see.
Yeah, sure. So weird.
Yeah, you just commentate on the game at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so
yeah,
as...
he popped it instantly.
Really? Wow, okay.
Yeah, he pulled it instantly.
Must have
Basically,
cancelled him.
he ran in, he had already used his Q, the lightning he got stunned, lightning rush and W immediately, and the other round was just gone immediately.
Wow.
So that was well done.
Yeah, it was good timing. I mean, it probably wasn't calculated because he can't read Galio's mind, but it was good timing, I guess. Yeah. So Ezreal's gone ahead and picked up a mana potion, which makes a lot of sense. Always one mana potion is really nice to have, purely because you can just use it for that clutch skill, which you don't have mana for, and it really just kind of baits the opponent as well because they don't know how much mana you have. It's like, okay, he's out of mana, we can trade. Okay, there's an Ezreal ultimate, it's fine. What are you talking about? So Etnex, good idea with that one. Look at all the wards though, all in the same slot as well on the first line. Meanwhile, mid Kantar taking a lot of damage from Jim and GG Caller. Wow, got completely gibbed because he's Conophus, he's extremely squishy and there's no real response to that. He's got the wall, but they just stuck to him like glue, especially with the dark binding.
The fortunate thing is that he can pick up his Roll of Ages now that he's back in base. But yeah, I'd still rather not die.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So right now, yeah, he does pick up the Rod of Ages. And yeah, Goats is looking for a gank down the bottom. I'm not sure if it's actually gonna happen, but it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, the only issue is that Lane has no CC of its own. I mean, Janna does, but if she gets too near the brush, that's the either wards a bit. Looking for Ghost, there's the Twisted Advance, and next coming in as well with that Essence Flux. Following after onto Kiss My Jazz, and now only Mumu fighting this one out. Valkyrie goes down. Jim coming as well, he knew he couldn't trade that one. And now Kaltar coming in from the side as well.
This could definitely be a Dragon attempt. They know that they're 4 versus 3 if the other team starts to contest it, and they have covers, so they can do it very quickly. Covers is great for taking Dragon and Baron. And
yeah, like Cassia
yeah, they're gonna
as well.
just pick it up really quickly.
I like
Good
that.
team
I like that.
slaying the dragon. I really like it. It's awesome.
It is indeed, and everyone's gonna just go ahead and back off. Munder's gonna pick up that blue for GG Caller. Haven't really seen a team fight yet, and honestly that Drake was really when the first source of skirmishes happened, but it hasn't happened either. Those 3-man invades haven't happened. Interesting, honestly I think we might see a 3-man invade with that Galio up onto the blue team's blue, because they have those 2 APs, and actually going to trade this one out with El Muffo. Flash goes down immediately. Ultimate goes down by Carthus, surely not going to pick him up. It's Galio, yeah, not even a chance. But even so scary.
Has too much magic resist. He had 150 magic resist. That's a ridiculous amount. And he's getting 75 AP from his passive, so it's just really strong. He's probably gonna go for Abyssal now, I assume. I would be surprised if he doesn't, because that item's pretty much made for Galio. Gets AP and magic resist, both the stats that he needs to get stronger.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's
yeah,
against double AP as well, so yeah, no reason to not to. He's with another AP as well, so the magic resist production is even better. I would be surprised if he doesn't go for Abyssal.
yeah. Karthus, very strong right now. He's got the Rod of Ages. That's generally what you expect to see. Goes looking for a gank. Not going to happen. Mundo coming down as well. Got the Oracle. And he walks straight past one. It's fine. Looking to do something here in mid. I don't think it's really going to happen there. I mean, GG Caller has that ultimate unless Kaltar commits. Yeah, he's seen the ward. Taking a lot of damage, however. Interesting to see.
Yeah, the range of the late waves is just way too long.
Yeah, not too much has happened at bottom for quite a significant time. Kind of surprising. They are kind of being zoned out here as well. And here comes the damage and force the Valkyrie out. Now, because my Jazz not in a great position, he should be out of there. He's got the shield. Yeah, Ezra just wants to go back to farming. That's exactly what he needs to do.
So right now, I'm gonna go and take. There's something that's very interesting. GG Color went for a Deathfire Grasp Rush. That is very strange. I don't think I've seen that before on a Morgana.
She's gone Chalice and Deathfire. That is janky.
That's weird. But I could see it work. It's like extra burst. It gives it gives cooldown reduction as well, so that's good. And obviously AP. I don't know, it's kind of strange. I could see it working though, because if she gets a Dark Binding on someone and hits a Deathfire Grasp right before or right after, that's going to be so much burst on someone. Yeah, I can see it working. It's strange though. You usually see Zhonya's or possibly even Rod of Ages on Morgana first. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how well it works.
Yeah, she's got a lot of burst potential, meaning she can gank well, but I think she's realised Karthus coming there as well. Might be able to cut her off. He probably will out-trade her, looking for the ultimate. No, going to flash over the wall. Not going to happen. Turning around with the ultimate, maybe picking up the kill. Jim comes there as well with that cleaver to the face. Karthus not able to pick up the kill. That was really well played, extremely well played. And yeah,
it's not a cleaver, dude. It's an axe.
Battle axe, or no?
Gimli would be pissed off.
He probably would. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry, but it's like an executioner's axe.
Yeah, so it's an axe.
I guess so.
Not a cleaver.
So maybe it's two cleavers stuck to each other.
Nah, it's an axe. It's
zooming in on this one.
It's got a short handle though.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, cleaver.
No,
double-edged cleaver.
It's just a short-shafted axe.
Short shaft. Yeah, not the only thing of a short shaft in this room. Oh.
Oh, luckily I'm not in your room. You just burned yourself. Well done.
Teamspeak room.
That's not nice to exit. He's being a very good cameraman. So there's a gang down bottom. It's gonna go in on Only Mumu. Only Mumu going down almost instantly. Wow, that was a ridiculous amount of burst going down. Ah, the pulse fire system has been upgraded, so he's got new armor now.
Nice. Cool. We needed to know that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't just have looked at his level, obviously.
Yeah, I mean that's too difficult. Yeah. we need audio cues. That's why they've put the Drake and the Baron. It's just too hard on casters, basically. Good guy, right?
Oh, it's not even about the timers. It's just hard for casters.
Yeah.
It's hard for Freak. Let's put it that way.
Ooh, burn. You're not helping yourself with that Riot Ninja coming to kill you. Jim, meanwhile, bottom going straight after Etnex. Didn't follow up on that one. Fallback ping goes down. Interesting. I don't really understand. Oh well. Okay. It's fine. Full health Mundo under tier 3 turret. You know, too scary. Yeah, that was an easy pickup. Interesting.
That's kind of weird. But yeah, the Oracles of Mundo is helping them so much. It's unfortunately, you can't see how many Oracles he's picked up with that.
He keeps walking past wards. He's walked past 2 so far.
He went past the river 5 though. So.
Yeah, but he just walked past the river one. He walked past the one in the brush, just there. Utilizing the Oracle. A professional guy too.
More like a McLaren guy too.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So Adnex is going to get the aggro on him. Tornado goes down. Is he going to hit the cleaver? Yes, he will. Exhaust goes down as well. Adnex going down almost immediately. Jimp is going to pick that up. They're going to go for Steve now. He's going to tank that turret for a while. Dark Binding comes out. Here goes the Tormented Soul as well. Deathfire Grasp went down. Steve is going to go very low. Has healed himself for quite a bit. but will not survive. Exhaust goes down on Mumu, but he's going to be just fine. And that's an Oracle's down, and that's very painful. They can definitely go for Dragon now. They picked up 2 kills. If TMsK wants to wants to go in for the contest, there will be 2 versus 4 at best. So they're not going to do that.
I don't know if you saw that, but they just put down a pink ward when Jim has an Oracle. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, you know. They need more vision of that ward that happens to be there. But I suppose it gives them extra vision as well in the east ward anyway, but there's a perfectly good green ward in your inventory, Janna. You know?
Yeah.
No. You know. These guys in this game from Pulse by Ezreal OP, just vision masters. Vision masters.
Yeah, they're awesome. The interesting thing is that they have a dragon as well as 3 kills up, but they're still behind in gold. So they're kind of... Wow, holy! I just noticed the CS difference in bottom.
63 farm. Wow. That is ridiculous. That is like, what, 10 waves? It's over 10 waves, nearly 11. Meanwhile, mid GT call is Death by Grass paying off for him. There it goes. Ultimate goes down as well to Mented Soil. That is some significant burst. I'll tell you that much.
But the interesting thing is there that the exhaust was too early. If the exhaust was 1 second later, then GG Color wouldn't have done so much damage with his ultimate. So, yeah, that was interesting. But a lot of damage coming out from the Morgana. And, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see that the Deathfire Grasp does actually kind of work.
Yeah. Pro tactics, pro tactics. This is what Soul Reaper was telling me. A lot of special tactics coming from these guys. So, Goat's kind of trying to get this. Not going to happen. Ward there as well. Going to go ahead and back off. And ultimate goes down by
Shot barrage on Kiss My Jazz, but it's not going to be enough. That was very close though. The shield was just in time. The shield was just...
I don't think it would have killed it.
Really doing well. Yeah, I think it's the plus for Astral skin did. He's just manhandling them. So much damage coming out. Did you know that the Pulsefire Azrael actually has longer range than normal Azrael?
Yeah, on the Q.
On the Q,
yeah.
Which I think is ridiculous. But it's not too noticeable. You're gonna be pissed though if it's like max range Q on Pulsefire Azrael.
Yeah. Well, it's basically you pay money, you get better character. That's how it's working. That's Riot's business plan at the moment.
Nah. It's like 2 units. It's not even a Teemo. It's nothing. It's like 2 or 3 units.
Oh, ultimate coming down by Karthus, and we'll kill secure that Soul Reaper. It's fine. You know, Elmorpho had that in the bag, but wanted the assist or the kill. Jim looking for the gank now, and Lightning Rush going down as well. Can he get out of this? Just needs to bust Cleaver. Oh, fail flash! And he's dead. He realizes it. There we go.
And the Muno goes.
Meanwhile,
in the middle, GG Color getting very low is going to get bursted down very, very quickly by Cowtoad. As well as a bit of damage from Steve and Goats, obviously. I wonder if Steve's real name is also Steve. That'd be pretty cool.
I wonder if Cowtoad's real name is Cowtoad.
Or if he's a cow and a toad. You sir are a cow and a toad.
That really need a British accent. Really. I get this from Broken Shot when I'm casting with him. All the time. But
yeah, that's Broken Shot for you. Well, I've got a bit of a British accent anyway.
True, it's true, yeah.
I spoke to too many British guys in my
It's
year.
a good thing, it's a good thing.
Yeah, I could do it with the Dutch accent as well if you want me to.
That's not
Dutch.
Dutch.
Not a problem. Yes, it is.
It's not.
I was walking down the street and then I saw a few men walking and full of teas mostly. Anyway, there's a Berserker Graves, pair of Berserker Graves I should say, and a Trinity Force on Adnex going for a lot of attack speed and movement speed. Does not have any kind of sustain quite yet, so you know, if the other guy has the same amount of damage, he's gonna lose. But you know, only Mumu doesn't quite have the same amount of damage because he is going very badly. He's like 70 CS behind.
Meanwhile, mid
initiating is gonna get initiated upon now, and Twisted Thunder was knock-up goes down. He's gonna flash over the wall and gonna be just fine. And yeah, I don't know.
El Moppo there as well, following up on this one. Jimp out of there. He's going to turn around despite the minion, I think. And he has been cautious to advance for the follow-up as well. That minion was not worth it. Garlo coming in from the side as well, looking to lock these guys down. GG Caller does not have ultimate. If GG Caller had the ultimate there, Soul Reaper 100% would have gone in. Because that would have been a couple kills right there. Especially those two ultimates, those powerhouse ultimates, AP.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the team fights. I think the team fights are going to just be freaking awesome. It's going to be who gets an initiate off, and it's just going to be instant death everywhere. I'm really looking forward to the team fights. That shouldn't be for too long. I'm going to guess that in the next Dragon we're going to see the first proper 5v5 team fight, and otherwise it's going to be a Baron. And I want to see it. I want to see how well KissMyJazz can pull off his Monsoon. See if he can counter facilities and stuff. That'd be awesome.
A lot revolves right now around KissMyJazz's ultimate and then the AP's ultimate as well. Like, not so much the other ultimates from like the AD carries, but definitely those big AP ultimates and KissMyJazz's counter initiate. So it'll be really interesting, and honestly, I don't know how it's going to turn out. I feel both teams have kind of just been skirting around bushes on this one. They don't want to really go for those team fights just in case something bad happens. They realise both teams have an extremely strong AP comp, a lot of burst on both teams, and if the initiate goes wrong, and if it's a janky initiate, they lose. So they're kind of just been avoiding it because they know what could go wrong. But you're right. As soon as it goes into this next team fight, it's all about the initiation. It's all about how it goes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, quite frankly, because I just want to see who gets the initiate out, and then how the team fight follows up on that one. So they're sieging mid tower right now. They have a lot of pushing power, but obviously they are both AP teams in general. They have a lot of pushing power in that mid game. 27 minutes in, GG Caller getting a nice initiate onto El Moppo with that dog binding. Well, not quite an initiate, but at least some poke. It could have been an initiate though, a flash ultimate. Doesn't have flash though. That's always an issue with flash ultimate. Maybe they're waiting for that. What are they trying to do here?
Oh no, they're just sieging at the moment. Both teams can clear wards really quickly. Did I say wards? I meant minion waves, obviously. So yeah, they both want to kind of push the other team out, but because they can both clear very quickly, it's not really happening. Wall of Fame goes down. KissMyJazz is very low. Late waste is going to pick him up. Did not move around in time. And here comes the cannon ultimate. There's no Jan ultimate to stop him. But there comes the Galio ultimate on 4 people. There was the Morgana ultimate on 4 people, but it's not going to be enough, and they're all going to go down very quickly. Jimp is already half health, and that was a 3-for-1 exchange. Janna just died too quickly to be able to bash cannon away, and even then it would have been a bad position because of the taunt. She would have probably countered her Galio if she had ulted there.
Oh, half flash just to advance straight onto Jim following after this one. GG Caller coming in from behind, got to be careful not to be picked up as well. All of the presents. Banana following after, ultimate goes down by Carthus. Should be the pick up of the Jim. GG Caller coming in from behind will pick up the kill with the tormented soil and the dark binding. Wow, and I think that's probably just stopped them from taking Baron as well. Perfect play by Morgana.
Yeah, so right now, I don't know, there's a Dragon up. They're gonna probably move towards Dragon. They are free. They could probably do it. They're clear the ward. I think they'll be able to do it though. They're not the fastest. Yeah, they're gonna be able to do it in time. There's no one close enough for Corsair Ezreal's OP. Kind of forgot their name for a second there.
It's difficult, yeah, I've had that problem as well. But this is the thing, if they overstate, then that could be a Baron rush. Then again, they don't really have a huge amount of gold to go back with. It's not going to be a massive hit to them, whereas Morgana needed that back anyway. So mid tower's going to get pushed for that Dragon. Now 11 and 11, 4k ahead right now for TMsK. And we're just waiting for that Baron fight basically. It's almost 30 minutes in. Damn it, pulse fire Ezreal. I didn't need that. Shut up!
So rude! You keep interrupting us.
Yeah.
This is preposterous.
Preposterous, my dear Watson. But we just need this Baron fight to happen. It's gonna happen. That's gonna be the next team fight. Almost 100%. It's probably not gonna be a siege fight. It might be another mid fight, but I'm looking at Baron, and I think TMsK might actually try and force that one because they know they're ahead right now. Baron
Yeah,
just
I don't
scoring
know.
tower.
It's the kills are actually even. There's one tower ahead for TMsK. They do have like 2 or 3 barons, or not barons, usually dragons. Did they get 2 or 3? I think they got all
might
of them,
be.
right?
Well, TMsK just picked up 1, so I think it was 2-1 or 3-1.
I think 3-1. Yeah, so that's 2
yeah.
dragon advantage. That
It's
kind of
pretty
explains the 4k gold lead. Together with the tower.
Well, take a look at the farm. Look at Ezreal's farm compared to Corki.
Yeah.
Almost 100. Oh, because my Jazz forced to flash out. Nice War of Pain by Counterard. That's what they need right now, and they have a great pick team. I've only just really realised this, but they have the aggressive warding and they have the pick potential. So it's really going to hurt them.
Yeah, right now, I'm not sure which team is in a better position, to be honest. Mundo does have a Force of Nature as well as a Warmux. His health regen is going to be friggin' insane. I can actually check real quick. He's got... where is it? 216 for 5. So that's about 40 health per second. That's quite a lot of damage. He can tank me away without getting damage.
That's
you just
ridiculous.
see his health coming back.
Plus 22 continuously. Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Sometimes you see that with like Rise when he has 5k mana and Strength of Spirit Mastery. But yeah, Mundo is hilarious in that respect. All that health regen.
Yeah,
It's
I
just a
usually
bit
go
of
like
Stedo right now.
Spirit Visage, Warmux, Force of Nature, Warmux, and just have 1500 health regen per second. It's so funny. I think my record was with ultimate on 3k per second, or 3k per 5 seconds. Which is just ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah, 600 health per second, this is like, what?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
You probably deal more damage to yourself with your ultimate though, to be fair, when you have that much health.
Yeah.
That Saddam is just going to rip apart your health.
As long as they don't use Ignite, you're just going to be able to send 1v5 every single composition. There's no composition that can beat that.
As long as they don't have a brain, I'm golden.
Yeah. Well, if they don't have Ignite, that could happen.
You know, execution's falling, or like, you know, skills, or like Morello's even tome, all of those things, you know, if they don't have any of those, it's fine. Going on Baron right now, and it's down even before they can react. Here could be initiation. Elmer looking to do something here. Ultimate goes down immediately, counter-achieved by Jazz, and seats GG caller burst immediately. Either Duran goes down, and Kaltar following up on this. Both AP carries falling immediately. Ultimate by Carthus, dead. And double kill for Kaltar. Who else did he pick off? Oh, he picked off one of the APs.
Was still the Galio.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
can
that's
see
3
how
and 0
Janak
and Baron.
countered Cannon there, but then Cannon was like, yo, yes, and he couldn't get taunted by the Alger Duran, and it just didn't work. And now they have Baron, they've got 3 people down, they're gonna take an inhibitor, unless they're completely resorted. So, yeah, I don't see them not taking down an inhibitor, they're gonna take down an inhibitor right now. It was a very close game up to now, but this teamfight just basically made the game. And yeah, they're just going to be able to... I'm not sure if they're going to go for the next turret. They're not going to go for the next turret. But they're going to go for the bottom turret. And they picked up an inhibitor. And inhibitors definitely win games. It's really, really uncommon to come back from an inhibitor being down in on this level of play.
And
or
Baron.
level.
So...
yeah, as well as Baron.
Oh,
and
Jim for face checks. Only Mumu from the side as well. Jim might get out of here. What are you doing? War goes down as well, ultimate with the sadism, but he is dead. He kind of walked back into them and just like, said, hey guys, I'm Mundo, and wow, that cliff from Etnex. That was impressive.
Wow, he just insta-cleared away.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
GG caller, spell immune. I think Steve just flash silenced him.
No, he flash exhausted him, which was a good idea if Starship done something. Wow!
Wow!
Okay. Yeah.
Bell shield, what's that?
I kind of wanted to like cast that, but then she was already dead.
Yeah,
it's like,
impossible.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Before we could even say GG caller, it was GG dead. It was just horrible. It was disgusting damage.
Yeah, that was just insane.
Wow. Yeah. 2 inhibitors down and the Baron. It's looking grim. Next target will probably be base and most likely top.
Oh wow.
Top tower right
Taking
there.
A break,
Taking a break, Ezreal, yeah. Horrible.
So rude. Interrupts us every time. I kind of like that coming there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But Kauto laying down the waste where he pleases and you know, moving around the enemy jungle, taking up all the farm that's there. Gonna farm up top as well, and he is at a nice 270 CS. Has 14k in total. Some of it is in items, obviously. Some of it is in cash. But 14k is a ridiculous amount of money for Kauto. It's just, he has so much damage, and this is the story of Corvus. He does it every single game. He gets a lot of damage and then there's no stopping him. He is in that respect kind of an hyper carry, but the thing about hyper carries is that usually hyper carries are bad early game and awesome late game, but he's just awesome late game and good early game.
That's what they were trying to do.
To be honest.
Oh wait a minute, they already did, and it didn't do anything. It's like, this is the thing, they nerfed it on the early levels, and while he might be caught right here, a lot of burst damage, I don't think they even saw how much damage that did to him, bringing him down to about 20%. Though, it's Karthus, and while they're healing from Soraka, she got AP. I don't know, but here's the initiation. Soul Reaper going in, what's the out of Duran? Ultimate goes down from everywhere, all of the ultimate, only movement just getting completely stun-locked, gipped, and Jimp is out of there. Triple kill coming from next, looking for the Quadra to happen. Flash goes down, looking to follow off. There's the ace, and should be the Quadra. It hasn't registered.
Nope, didn't get a Quadra. Too slow.
That was less than 14 seconds.
Apparently not. Oh, are they going to be in time for double explosion? No, they're not. So yeah,
no.
Pulsefire Astral. They're saying it. Pulsefire Astral can't do shit. So overpowered.
Yep, too strong, too strong.
At least their name was proven.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly, of course. And this is the thing. No matter how it goes, I'm in the clear, because they have Pulsefire Ezreal with my name in. The other team has their name with Pulsefire Ezreal OP, so, you know, I vote for both teams. I win either way. Get dunked.
So, I'm gonna take a quick look at the damage graph. Oh, that damage from Corvus is ridiculous.
Hang on,
He's got 200,000 damage. He's got more than anyone in the game, obviously.
Oh, that is scary.
That's just insane.
Look at just everyone compared to the enemy team, like, wow.
Even the support has way more damage. Like double the damage.
Rock
More
OP,
than double
dude.
the damage. Bananas.
Bananas. Eat your fruit.
Okay, so
lesson for you kids.
we're gonna check which game we're gonna go in next. In the meantime, there's gonna be some music and an ad break. Stay tuned, guys. We will be back with the next game in a tiny bit. I'm Season, and with me is Pluzzled or Pulse, depending on which server you're on. So yeah, enjoy some music. We will see you guys in a tiny bit.
See you later.